Hey, good morning. It's September 1st, day 135, and I am just headed out from the I-93 trail crossing, literally trail crossing. I hopped out of the car sort of on the I-93 median to avoid doing the mile road walk from, you have to take a blue blaze actually to get to the trailhead of about a mile or so. So I avoided that this morning by hopping out of the car just before like sort of the side road got onto I-93. Not technically what you're supposed to do, but anything to save a mile. And I'm headed today up to Galehead Hut. I think it's about 13 miles. Got semi-full pack, no tent, no pad, because the hut has bunks and pillows. So I got a sleeping bag, some extra clothes, some snacks, that sort of stuff, rain gear, because while today's supposed to be pretty nice, tomorrow is not. Tomorrow is going to be rain, I think, most of the day. So, but today actually is more important because I'm also headed up on the way to Galehead Hut, up and over Franconia Ridge, which is definitely one of the big highlights of the AT. Really popular spot because I think there's 2 or 3 miles above tree line with spectacular views. And it's not completely clear, but it's pretty nice out right now anyway, so I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to that a lot. But big climb to start to get up there. First view of the day after some serious climbing. About 4 miles of climbing from, kind of see the road down there actually where I came from. I'm on my way up Little Haystack, which is not so little. I think it's over 5,000, followed by Mount Lincoln and then Mount Lafayette in quick succession. Got to put my poles away again. But awesome view. There's Franconia Notch, and I think that's Harrington Pond that I went by yesterday that I called a swamp. Not sure. Came over those mountains there yesterday. Then down to the road, you can see I-93 down there. And back up here, Little Haystack. And then that's Franconia Ridge there. How cool is that? Just amazing. It is Sunday of Labor Day weekend. Look at all the people. They didn't come up the way I came up, I know that. There weren't that many people on the way up, but the ridge trail goes right along there, all the way to the top there. I think that's Lafayette. Must be an easier trail coming up that way. Although I totally get why it's one of the most popular hikes in New England. Look at that. Ski area over there. Wow. Simply incredible. I found a party on top of the mountain. Going all the way along the ridge, Franconia Ridge. just another 1/10 or so. This is actually Mount Lincoln. I've got a ways to go to get to Lafayette. And that was Little Haystack back there. So this is Mount Lincoln. There's Lafayette. That was the top of Lincoln, Franconia Notch, and that's about a mile ahead. That's the top of Mount Lafayette. That is actually on top of Franconia Notch there. That's actually the top of a gondola. There's the top of Lafayette. A little breezy, but this is the top of Lafayette. There you can see, just down there, that's Greenleaf Hut, Franconia Notch. Back towards Lincoln. That's Mount Lincoln right there. Little Haystacks on the other side of that. And then the town of Lincoln is down there. Really an amazing traverse over the Franconia Ridge. On that way, another 6 or 7 miles to Galehead. Now the AT follows the Garfield Ridge Trail right here along the ridge, then along the ridge there, that sort of rocky peak there a little below me, that's Mount Garfield. That's 3.5 miles away. And then you drop down over the top of that, 3 more miles to Galehead Hut, where I'm staying tonight. And I think I just left all the crowds behind. It's suddenly so quiet. Can't stop taking video and pictures. It's so amazing. I'm guessing there in the distance, the peak in the clouds is Mount Washington. Hopefully in like 3 days, something like that. You can see the cairns along the ridge. Just sort of follow the cairns. Oh, I'm so lucky. It's such a nice day. They say there's only 2 places on the whole AT that you should wait out for good weather. One is Katahdin at the end, and the second is this walk along Franconia Ridge and Garfield Ridge. And the cairns, it's easy to follow the trail, but the cairns are there for a reason, and that's because the weather isn't like this a lot of the time. So, you're really, really lucky to have such a great day. This is the top of Garfield, old fire tower, or at least the foundation of an old fire tower. That's looking back at Lafayette, Lincoln, Little Haystack. Don't ask me which is which. haystack there, but went all the way along that ridge and then down there. And then up here. And I'm headed, can't see it from here, but Galehead Hut, you can see in the distance over there. Still going down Garfield, but this has just gotten crazy. No, the camera doesn't show the steepness, but that is almost straight down with a little baby creek running right down the middle of the trail. This might be the nuttiest thing yet. There's the blaze. Crazy. I'm just about a mile from Galehead Hut. You can just barely see it there on the ridge. Looks like more than a mile. And of course it's uphill at the end. But that'll about do it for day 135. What a day. It's the most amazing views of the whole trip so far. Incredible. One more mile. I'll probably take some video. If there are not too many people around, I'll take some video in and around the hut. Let you have a look. So this is Galehead Hut. You got bunk room, two more bunk rooms over there. You can see, I don't know, it's kind of dark, but triple level bunks. It's a full house tonight of 38. So you got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, that's me there, 3. Didn't get here early enough to get a bottom one, but I'm right there. So you've got, what, 6, 12, 24, kitchen, dining room, outdoor. There you go, Galehead Hut. So this is day 136. A little bit different than day 135. The crew in the hut, spelled CROO, is just getting ready for breakfast. At I don't know, it's about 6:35. They serve breakfast at 7. There was maybe 5 or 6 work for stay folks that work a little bit and then don't have to pay through hikers, and then they sleep on the dining room floor, which is better than sleeping in this. Oh, it's gonna be one of those days. This might be the only video from day 136. Believe it or not, it's not pouring right now, just a little drizzle, but you can see from the puddles it rained a lot the last couple hours. I think I've got one big climb over South Twin Mountain, which, according to the ridge runner that I ran into, the ranger guy, he said it's straight up, but then after that, supposedly, the rest of the hike day is not too bad. So hopefully there's not too much of those steep downs. I'm going to have a quick bite to eat and head out here just a little bit after 7, hopefully. So, like I said, this might be the last video for the day. Won't be much to see anyway. This is the top of South Twin Mountain. Needless to say, I'm the only one up here. 4,000 something. 0.8 straight up from the hut. The 0.8 probably took me an hour. It's miserable. This really may be my last video of the day. Crazy. This is Zealand Falls. Probably was a trickle yesterday, but with all the rain, It's a little more than that. And of course, no bridge. Just sort of misting right now. There's a trail over there. All right, let's do this. Thankfully, the rain has let up a little bit. And also, the trail has lit up a lot. I passed the Zealand hut and went in and dried out and had a snack for 20 minutes, and then from the Zealand hut, almost immediately, the trail got really smooth like this. Tons of rocks all around, but the trail itself is awesome. I've got about 6 miles to go. If it would stay like this, I would be a happy guy. I don't suppose there's any chance though. I am almost done, thankfully, with day 136. What a difference a day makes. Today is one I won't soon forget. Miserable weather. I think I took some video, right? I think that was on top of South Twin, I don't remember now, where it was probably just above freezing, maybe 40 degrees, 40-mile-an-hour wind, rain sideways, and it's pretty much poured the whole time. The first 7 miles, it was 14 miles today, which was, it was supposed to be an easy 14 miles. The first 7 was pretty steep and rocky and wet, of course. So that took, like, I think it was 7 miles, took almost 6 hours or something like that. And the second 7 miles actually was, well, not level, but pretty moderate. But basically walking in a river the whole time, a muddy river. So I'm happy to wrap up day 136, and I'm not sure why, but I thought I would end, seems like as good a time as any, to remind people, consider donating to the Evergreen ALS chapter. Go to my homepage, click on the link, and it'll take you right to the Evergreen ALS donation page. Seemed like a good idea on a really miserable day on the AT. Consider donating. I'll see everyone. It might be a 0 tomorrow, I don't know. But I'll see everyone back on the trail on the way up Mount Washington.